Good morning, Liberia, and good morning to our viewers tuning in from across the globe. Today is Monday, September 29, 2025, and you are tuning to LMP Money Watch, streaming live from our podcast studio here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Welcome. We begin today's program with a moment of solemn reflection. The Liberia National Police acknowledges with deep sorrow the reported passing of Officer Mark D. Bracewell, who was reportedly killed while on duty. While full details are still being gathered, we extend our condolences to his family, colleagues, and loved ones. An official statement will be released once the facts are confirmed. So we take this time to extend our deepest condolences to everyone, including us, the LMP family. On this note, a very sad note, let's welcome you to this edition. And coming up, we have our Rural Elite. We check in with our commanders. We give you accident stats from August to September. And then we have our call in and call a day. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia Clark. I will be with you for the next 90 minutes. Welcome back. Let's get back to business by going over to our Rural Light segment. This segment allows you to see our officers' life in the streets of Monrovia and its surroundings, bringing you traffic updates to enable you commute for the day. On the line live is Ansu Cannon. Ansu, good morning. Where are you posted this morning? And how was your weekend?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Unit 122 this morning. I'm currently at the 72nd junction this morning. It's very, very busy intersection here. Everybody making their way, going to their businesses, working places, and all of this in this intersection is so busy to the extent every 1 second there's an accident here. So I thought this morning to come here and report and clear out traffic violations are normally reported here. Uh, Here we have a traffic light here, but the light is not there here to. We observe that motorists, vehicles, pedestrians, and other people that normally use the road are not observing the traffic light that is here. So we are come to show, to demonstrate how these things are being carried on. So this is why I'm here this morning to clear up some of these
Agnes.
things. The officer posted here are challenged. Even those places that might have pedestrians do not even stand to wait for a vehicle there where they will stand, and the vehicle owner, the taxi driver want to stand there uh, slow down and pick up the passenger that bring about the beating of traffic at this point. Actually, to this point, traffic only be 1 minute, 2 minutes, traffic is gone. But we observe that sometimes the places that they are not to stop, they will stop there. The places they should to stop and wait for the light, they don't stop there. So this is a normal observation we have, and we carry our camera there to demonstrate that, so the world will feel it. Um, Firstly, there's a taxi cab ahead of me. This taxi should not be here. The people that use this lane actually get a right away. So when you reach this side, right away to go straight from the second block back. So go to, so he is finally in a violation this morning, because I'm here. He is supposed to use the data to go. Now another observation we have is those vehicles that are coming from new to end, where they go to stop and wait for the traffic light. They don't stop there. They come almost to the edge of the intersection here, which is very wrong. In case another vehicle that coming from inside the intersection is burning and you are almost to the end of the intersection here, to avoid accident, to avoid contact with the next vehicle, it is advisable that the road designer deeming necessary to have a mark at that point. So when you reach there, you stop there. When you reach there, you stop right there. Stop right there. So any pedestrian can get access to the particular point for every time they are crossing, but they will not do so. They will not do so. They will come apart to the point where I am standing. And actually, no car should reach to the point. So this has been one of our observations. And our next thing I observe when I came here this is there have been a lot of left turn. Keke and motorbike and sometimes vehicles, they come and bang into uh, the freeway here. They have a left turn to this point. Actually, it is wrong. You are not to bend a left turn to this point. It is wrong. It says you are bending and another speeding vehicle is coming from red light, and you actually get a contact with that particular vehicle. We are backing our motorists, taxi drivers, and all road users to be cautious enough to adhere to some of these rules that we decide to flare up. So these are the major observations I had this morning, where the drivers, the motorcyclists down to pedestrians, they are not observing the pedestrian crosswalk. The people who are not observing the pedestrian crosswalk. The pedestrians themselves, they're not observing it. So it is concerning. We want for our authority to take heed and act appropriately. This is another motorcyclist. You see, he should be apart to that point. You see where he is? They are not to be here. You see how they are violating. They should not be here. This is a normal violator. That's is dropping in the slipper. No helmet. You see, this is another violator. So this is their normal activity here. Every morning they do this thing. Every 1 hour they are caught in the violation. You are not using helmet. You are riding in a slipper. It is so risky. Sometimes when I see them crossing the point, my skin just, in case you have a opposite vehicle that is running up and have contact with you, so we are advising our people, everybody that uses route, to be focused enough. The helmet issue is a major issue. You should not only use the no-go zone before you use a helmet. Even in a go zone, use a helmet, use a protective gear, the slinger, the boot, or whatsoever gear that you have to use to be a protective gear, you use that. So this shall be our message to our people this morning. Then another thing I was there is couple of black people at this point. Sometimes it is waited for them. The people that are already signaled by the traffic light to move, they will still be on the road begging for it is risky. Some of these people do not wait for them to get off the road and they'll be on the road. It's something that I feel sorry for them, but it's so near for them. They should not be at this point. People here they move faster than before. So this is why we call this morning to flare up. We should not be here. This is another violator. This is another violator.
And you see the
So this is
passenger
why they
behind
be
him.
here on the routine.
They both of them,
Yeah.
they don't have helmets. I believe she's
No,
the one
no helmet at
controlling him.
all.
You know, these things are not meant
No,
to flag violations all the time. It's bad. This is a bad image of our nation. We do these things to create awareness, and yet they are not say adhering to police law for instruction or even traffic signs. What you do sometimes you talk to them like we usually do with the back riders and other people that you see violating to create awareness. Take a briefer. Take a after we are after we finish with the live, you can just talk to some of them and let's do it. We should
yeah,
not be get tired. Are the lights working over there? Lights, the traffic lights.
yeah. The traffic lights are functional, are working perfectly.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the lights are working. Yeah, what I will do this morning, they have a parking lot back there. I will walk there after my session and talk to the few that will be there. So they need to adhere to the rules here. The rules have to rule. There are so many safety rules guarding the road. If you drive safely, you drive safely, you are protected to avoid accidents.
And so most of them
Also,
are
the
the parking
person,
lot right now. You can walk there.
no,
Okay. All right.
yeah, I see few, yeah, I see few of them there, walking there.
Because we don't want to be giving the kind of image to the world. Every time motorbike riders, even people some in vehicles, people gotta be very, very law abiding. We gotta educate them. We're not stop. We still creating awareness through LMP Money Wash and other forums. Before I take leave of you, any other thing?
So, yeah, I have them here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have one of them here.
Morning. Yeah, you live. Oh. The program they call it LMP Money Wash. You live on Facebook, on our Facebook page, the Liberia National Police. Morning. Your name? What your name, my boy? Musa, yeah, I just it's not that I want to bring you on the war stage, you alone, but we observe that most of the time, at least when we tell you, you'll be able to educate your friends one point in time. The violations, the violations. We see people who are there, you fire, say you're not wearing helmets, other people not wearing helmets for your own safety. You gotta talk to one another, you know the thing. If it happens, anything happen, your life involved. So this is why we want to talk it over with you. You can pass it over to your friends. You know, every day we gotta learn from one another. You gotta wear your helmets and be on the safe side. Respect traffic rules. Okay? What you got to tell us? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Clap for yourself now. Clap for yourself. All right. Please pass the message on to your friends. Thank you. You are a good citizen. Okay. Answer?
So, yeah, yeah. So that was the message that you talk to them to comply with the situation, the helmet, the safety, and where to stop, where not to stop. They need to wear the gear at all times. You don't have to be in a room to people you wear gear. You be safe on your back from where you're coming from. You wear your gear, you wear your helmet. The passenger as well. They are now observing some of them carry three, some of them carry 4 points on the back. So they might not get helmet for all these passengers that they carry. To pray that the messages that we are giving at all times they are here today. So this is what we have for our people this morning. There's a law officer posted here, there's a female officer. It's so challenging. Uh, she had been doing well to stay here at certain point in time to go to the other point, to go to the other point. The four corners of this road, she then there doing well, monitoring the traffic, making sure that where cars need to stop, they should stop there. Where they should not stop, they should not stop. This has been a message they're giving. It's very hard working. So I have to say thank you to everybody that been us this morning. Our message I always do the same. Observe for everywhere you are crossing as a pedestrian. People will not always be careful to people that cross the road. Be cautious enough. The Lord says be cautious enough to observe pedestrian crossing. But the moment you reach on the cross wall, allow them access, let it cross the wall safely. For your safety and for their safety. The life you take today to be yours and that of your loved one. Thank you so much. Thank you to our minister.
What's the weather condition at that end?
We are experiencing the sun is coming out. Very sunny here. The sun is
Okay.
coming up. The sun is coming out there. So that is fine.
Thank you, Ansu, for the update.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day. We go over to Azariah to give us update from where he's posted this morning. This is LMP Morning Watch. Azariah,
Good morning, 122, and good morning to all of our viewers.
good morning,
122.
Azariah.
This morning, I'm posted here at Bob Taylor Johnson in Red Light, where we are observing the free flow of traffic this morning for the efforts of the Liberia National Police. And we also have the Special Traffic Management Team that is posted here this morning at Bob Taylor Junction. I want you already know that Bob Taylor Junction is one of the places that normally you observe the kind of a stuff when it comes to traffic here at this intersection where you normally observe the movement of vehicles being very slow. But this one is quite different from other days we usually report from here. So on today, the Liberia National Police team that is posted here are making sure and regulating drivers, tricycle riders coming new as keke, motorcyclists all this morning. And one of the major things that have been unfolding here that is causing the traffic to have a free flow that have to do with people that are violating. We also see the tow truck come in when the guys violate. Like if you look at the back here, let us turn our camera to this end. This is the side that comes from ELW Junction. If you look ahead of us, you'll see the pool at that identical point. So some of the vehicles will leave from that end and they'll come and park in a space that they shouldn't have parked. So in that identical moment, the moment the ticket officer comes in, you will be pulled over and your vehicle will be impounded to the next area where you will be issued a ticket and a vehicle will be taken away from that location. The same goes with the Keke 122. So this morning you are seeing a female officer in the middle there, also making sure that things is done properly here at Bob Taylor Junction, which on a normal days, like on a regular Mondays like this, you observe how traffic flow here is very low. But today it's quite beautiful on the sunny weather on today, 122.
Okay. What else?
So one of the things I would like to say to all of the drivers watching us, passengers, you got to observe the rules of the traffic, especially when you reach a cross point where you want to cross. You got to look left, you got to look right before making a move because every mistake you make, it might send a serious injury to your life and to whoever you are helping in the pathway. So here this morning, I want you to conclude. Officers that are posted here are doing a unique job. And this morning,
Please show all. Don't
Buffalo
conclude that
Johnson
out.
is
Don't conclude that out. Please show
okay.
all the area.
Okay. Okay. So this is the style usually Keke guys park due to the flow of the traffic. So if you look ahead of us, you'll see Keke that park across there. That is the area the police told them to be parking their Keke after they come from Junction End. So you see vehicles now that are coming from as far as Coca-Cola factory using this railway route and now making their move directly to Junction at this moment. So you also seen a group of individuals standing at that point waiting for vehicles that will pick them up from the picking spot so they can make their way to their respective destinations from that 122. So ahead of us, this is another school that is posted right here, 122. This school, if you look here, KK riders are not allowed to come beyond the school. Only motorcyclists and that of vehicles are allowed to reach at this identical point here in red light. So you observe from this end, you are not seeing any KK riders crossing this identical end due to the regulation have been put in place by the Liberia National Police in regulating traffic from this end. So you see how it's like 122 when it comes to the movement inside of a red light on how vehicle operators, motorists are on their daily move when it comes to the movement of traffic from this end. If you look ahead of us, you will see the KK riders are now making a U-turn red, so the stopping point here at Bob Taylor Junction, while vehicles are crossing the cool and making their way in central red light this morning, 122. And we observe where I'm standing here, this is a pedestrian end where we have the crosswalk. Also seeing a group of old folks are making their way across from that end. So no police is here like regulating this identical crosswalk because the drivers already know that this place is a crosswalk. When they're engaging this place, they usually slow down so pedestrians can have an easier flow when it comes to crossing from the other end to the other end of 122.
So good news from red light above Taylor Junction there. No violation. You see traffic is moving smoothly and they are adhering to traffic rules.
Yes,
Thank you,
so
Azar.
so today on this
Okay.
okay,
Go ahead. Go ahead. You were in speech.
So on this Monday, yeah, 122 on this Monday, things is absolutely different from other regular days that we come here to report. And so that's a good news when it comes to the free flow of traffic. One thing that I realized, I think it is because of the presence of the ticket officers that are present here this morning. Because some of those tricycle riders may not have lessons. And because of that, their vehicle that take care would be impounded because of that. So it is also wrong to drive in Monrovia without a lesson. And if you are caught by the Liberia National Police, definitely your vehicle will be impounded and pulled over while you receive a ticket from that end. Commuters are all making their way, moving freely, no distraction. Everybody is going on their normal basis today when it comes to this morning 122.
You heard from him. Your vehicle will be impounded if you are driving with a license or driving documents. Thank you, Azar. Thank you so much. That was our contributor, Azar Brian, live from the Bob Taylor Junction in the red light area, Painesville. We take a short break to be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back to LMP Watch here on your live streaming from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. I'm Cecilia. We try to get to our next officer, Anthony, but we cannot get in. However, that wraps it up for today. Role and light segment here at the Liberia National Police, where law enforcement is taking another level. This is LMP Morning. Heading to school, inform, stay on your light, and follow police instructions. Before we take our commanders check-in segment, we have a very important public service announcement for the public. The Liberia National Police is investigating the discovery of an unidentified male body currently at the JFK Medical Center morgue. So this body was found early Friday morning in the middle of the road, right around adjacent former President Taylor's residence. You know, when you're coming from town, there's a crosswalk right after the former president's residence, right there. Right after you cross it, right there, where the body was discovered on Friday early morning, and it was a male body. Yeah, male. Man, that man body was found over there. And I saw the body because I stopped around. We made sure that the body was lifted to the JFK. But the body was seen with deep laceration, deep cut in the face. It's like a sharp instrument was used to inflict that kind of a deep laceration. It was open in the middle of his forehead, and then based on the attire you were wearing, your clothes, well, people on locals and even some backgrounders, they believe the person to be, the body to be that of a motorcyclist. That's what they were talking about, because he was dressed like somebody else saw the body. So that body was lifted early in the morning around 10, 9:30, 10, between 9:30 and 10. That body was taken by our officers because it caused a lot of traffic over there. And you could see the fresh blood on the road. The officers, in fact, our officers from Zone 3 responded and took the body from the middle of the road very early. They saw that body and they put it on the side, and up until 10. Nobody came to identify, but it caused traffic and people were around. So what we want, we're urging everyone that got information, you can contact the nearest police, or you can just go at the JFK. If you miss someone is missing, you have not seen it, you have reported that, you can go to the JFK mall because we want that body to be identified. The body was found early hours around the Congo Town area, around former President Taylor's residence there, right in the middle of the road, right by the crosswalk, where the body was found, and then the body was put on the side. But up to the time, 10 o'clock, the morning hour, it was not identified, and we had no option but to lift that body up to the JFK, where, yeah, you are pronounced dead because you are already there, not shaking, but we are not medical practitioners, so hard to carry the person, what was found there, to the hospital, and he was pronounced there. He had a deep laceration, deep cut. He had a man power around in his face in the middle of the road. So because of the way he was dressed, people, believe that he was a motorcyclist. But even the motorcyclists are around because they got one motorbike parking right there. They said they didn't know him, but he was there for a while, and because of traffic, causing traffic and other things, we had to lift him to the JFK mall. So that's the announcement there, that if you're missing anybody, you can go there and identify that body. Dark skin male, very built. He's built. His height, yeah, in height. So that's it. That's the public service notice we have for you this morning. We take a short break. When we return, we take our commander. And hopefully, we want to go to Grand Bassa County to take Assistant Commissioner of Police William Wood Johnson. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia. This is our commander's check-in segment, and on the line live is our Grand Bassa County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police William Wood Johnson, on the line live from Buchanan City. Good morning, ACP Johnson.
Good morning. Good morning, ACP. Good morning, and good morning to our listeners.
Yeah, what are the updates you can share with us today?
Yeah, we have there's a situation involving the fish monger from the Pantintown area in Buchanan City. Mm-hmm. They have a clock where they normally collect at morning on a morning basis, and the head of the fish monger, she's the one responsible to keep the morning. So they have a box, and this box is 3 lakhs, and three persons on three of the lady of the fish monger responsible to open the box as one every Sunday when they meet. Mm-hmm. So they observe that they have been tempered with at the end some around August. So they've been farming. So according to them, they went traditionally, and where they settle that they live that head who was in possession of the back daughter who happened to be one roof named 18 years old, student of the Catholic school here. So she's the one that they alleged had been tempered with the boss. So it was on Saturday where apparently they were established, and they called on the police. We were able to bring her at the police station along with the box. So as we speak now, investigation is ongoing. Even though she admitted, and she admitted that she took some money from there. So the amount that she took from there, I think she be around $2.6 million a labor tip. So the only money that left there is $1,600,000 Liberian dollars. So the investigation still continue, and she also told us the police that indeed some individual who on a loan, and also portray that said opioid cement for 14. Yeah. So so far so good. How far we're going to so, but if they continue, but the public don't know. So this is why we decided to get the information.
From preliminary investigation, did she tell you how she took the money, how she got hold of, because you say her box, was the box locked, the key, what did she explain?
That's a serious drama.
Tell us about the drama, because they see her training over the weekend.
And for us to be, for the investigator to be convinced, so we told them they lacked consistency, three lakhs, the box contains 3 lakhs, and you are not in possession of the key. So how you want to get into the bath? I want to do to be a friend. It is a complete magic. The lady, she said, and she demonstrated for us. She would twist it on the Saturday, she would twist it like. Obviously, when she twist it like, so the issue was something I have a space there.
You say what? Take your time. Trade us through. You say what she?
And she said, and she showed that she was the 3 lakhs. She would twist it with force. So when she twists it with force, then the will have a space in between it. So through that space, where at least 2 fingers can go into it, and the money have been placed into pillowcases. So she maneuver and then all the pillowcases also small. And what she did was she was smart to observe one the pillow the plastic or the bed that was quite the 3 bed. So they pack the money, they have the more currency, the 1,000 bill in one the plastic, and the 50 the bill in one the plastic in one the bed. So what you normally do is I was twist the 3 lakh, and the space will be there. So from that space, this is your 2 finger. She shot 2 fingers and then hold the soil up. Then when I don't know, she will be holding the money up. Yes.
Yeah. Because we saw one video that 1,000 dollars.
Yeah. 1,000 dollars. Yeah.
So they care what you're dealing with 1,000. She hold it up every time.
So and as you go there, only 1,000 bills. You're dealing with 1,000 bills.
We saw one video of her. I don't know whether you saw it, but you can confirm or you can confirm whether or not that's a video of her throwing a birthday party for one other guy. I think the guy got go here, and she and her friends were there. I don't know whether you can confirm whether it is a video, but we saw one video.
Yeah. I think a week ago she celebrated her boyfriend birthday, where the election that they have a 2 night at the hotel Buchanan. Yeah. So many rumors, so many information coming, but they don't live far away from the Buchanan. They live opposite Atlantic Street, the police station. On Atlantic Street, so they get then get saved. Now he's a 1 minute walk in the hotel Buchanan.
Where is she now?
She currently at the police station on the playground with the CSD department, and where they did investigations.
It seems that she's cooperating with the investigation.
Yeah. She cooperating with the investigation to some extent.
Okay.
So the CSD was yesterday. She been milestone. She was ready to we already parted to check the final money. Yeah, so.
Some of the money will recover. Did she give some of the money or what?
Well, for now she has no.
Oh, okay. The remaining money in the box.
Yeah. It's It's 1,600,000 and I think that is some of the what remaining in the boss.
That girl going to take all that money from over there.
Huh?
I said she could have taken everything.
Yeah. And they imagine that 3 months, I think 2 months from now.
Okay.
I know the person the phone 2 months from now. I think in November.
We even learned from social media report that she bought iPhone. She bought some for yeah.
She bought iPhone. She bought him on hair.
Oh Lord, that was so powerful because we saw the old man crying. Oh,
the woman crying.
The old people. The old man poor. Yeah, Pastor Madam. We saw it. It's so sad.
Imagine some of them from that morning. From that morning, they have to take it as a barakino.
Yeah.
Condition a kuntakino. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Basically, when I spoke with the video, who happened to be the roof model, he said the discussion is in the Johnson. If you see most of us there now that got kino, before them, we found it to have kino. You know, they found it to have a kino here. So it was the same idea they found it to do. Join the club at the end of the year, they will take portion of money, 2% Valentino. So meaning that here will be more than all of them because we will have other people. At the end of the year, all of them to get to Valentino. So you see, you see, most of them will get to perform. But before then, we didn't have the opportunity to bargain because we didn't have the idea because all we told the family people, but the same idea the family people do, they club. At the end of the year, they take portion the money, then they give it to 2%. You can portion your kingdom, then you increase your money due.
Okay.
And for all to be able, other people to help them to send them and help them at the end of the year.
Okay.
So you see, so obviously now, if you go to the family town, you see most of the crew, the pastor, woman, they're not own kingdom.
Okay.
You see? So that would be a complete setback for them.
Yeah.
That would be a
so
complete
sad.
setback for them.
She'll be persecuted. Yeah, she'll be persecuted. Any other thing before I take leave of you?
Well, we are doing great in Basel. We are continuing our community engagement.
Okay.
I think on Thursday, on Friday, at the beginning of the weekend, we see the ORC for DEA. This week of Gerald Biago. What we had, he met with the county authority, meaning the superintendent and all the co-officers, including the county authority, the joint security. We have a very lengthy discussion as it relates to the drugs. The issues are where we can work together and complement the efforts of the DEA to see how best we can control the drug issue, the control of drugs in Basel.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a big solution interaction discussion at the city hall where the total of officers I think almost close to 300. Well, we have a very farm discussion there, and every fire went there as the settles, the youth, the community leaders, everybody came out with recommendation. So as I speak, all that recommendation is what we are working on it now of joint security alongside with the citizen. I think we'll get there by the grace of God because the issue of drugs is a national emergency now. So I think the response from our communities is very welcoming. Okay. So as I speak to you yesterday, said we may have some of the community went there, they gave us a recommendation. So sooner or later this week, we'll be carrying on the interview with concern of the citizen, because this man will be also be making the citizen also then on the counter to see how best we can start going on this new potential aspect our enforcement.
Okay, thank you. COE.
Thank you, ma'am.
That was our Grand Bassa County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police, William Ward Johnson, telling us everything live from Grand Bassa, Buchanan City, concerning the training issues over the weekend of that guy, that student from Buchanan who allegedly stole huge amount of Liberian dollars in the tune of over 2 million Liberian dollars from the fishmongers over there. So next we will take our IT Gibi County Commander Arthur Javi after this break. Thank you, CEO Beginner. You're welcome. Watch live streaming from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. On the line live is our Mike County IT Commander, CSP Arthur Javi. Good morning, CSP Javi.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for your invite this morning. Thank you for putting me to speak to my people, and also I extend my sympathy to the scattered men of the Liberia National Police for the death of our officers who are on official duty when we were knocked down by a yellow taxi and killed instantly. Sympathy to the police family, also to everybody of the Liberia National Police.
Okay, Javi, what's the latest from your region this morning?
Okay, ma'am, there was a series of incidents in the Makibi County belt, especially Twaso and the Twaso, which is located in the lower side and the upper side. Firstly, I must start with a case where the land case was reported where this guy, the name are not important at this time, but we just give the stories. He had been taking money for this woman, and the money accumulated to 10,500 United States for a piece of land in Twaso. So this lady, when she went to clean up the place, she was chased all the place. Luckily for her, she went to the police station, and the police were able to arrest this guy. Brother is detained and case pending for court this morning.
Will you try to give us his name, yeah?
Amen.
Yeah, you'll give us his name later on. This we need to get his name.
I'll give that name because I know we know the names, yes, ma'am. Then at the upper side again, we receive an accident case. A 5-year-old pedestrian, this guy who driving a white Toyota pickup, running in the 40-road community with all control, hit and knocked down a 5-year-old child. And upon our arrival with the child at the hospital, she was pronounced dead. Look, it was very pathetic to see that little child. We are all fathers, we are all mothers to see that little child lying down in the street. Look, we have to organize a workshop. The community has a limitation of speech. The children are in the community playing. They are not on the main road. I mean, driving in the community, there is an instruction to drive 30% of mothers in the street of the place. So that's the case right now. He was detained came to be transferred to court this morning. Then in the class of bell again, it was a straight shot incident. Straight shot incident. This young guy who had been riding his motorbike tried to sustain his heat and somebody, and in the process, somebody went and stole this bag for him. After stealing this bag for him, he had been in the distress mode. He had been very anomic. Anomic. So at the end of the day, when his girlfriend went to sell in the market, upon her return, she saw this car hung in the room. They may have committed anomic suicide. She very sadly was depressed, suppressed, because where will he get money for to pay for this little motorbike?
The man did what?
Yes, ma'am.
You said what the man did? He committed suicide?
He committed suicide, and that type of suicide is called anomic suicide.
Okay.
That type of suicide, egoistic suicide, but that suicide is considered anomic suicide because we are depressed.
Okay, Javi.
I had to pay for this car, for the motorbike I have been doing work and pay for.
Okay.
So when the girlfriend came on Saturday, she opened the door, she saw the guy was hung, and when the police called medical practitioner, it was pronounced dead. That's one of the reasons in my country. Then in the week again, in the same 12 bells, we received another information that the armed robber bypassed around the shopping town able to enter the house from the back and fired guns at the people who were wounded. They ran at the police station. The police called the ERU or ERU arrived on the one that saw the empty shed, and they took almost 500,000 LD with $1,200 from the house. The guy is a money teacher, and the jihad broke into the house, shot some people, and took it. But they were later called on, and they were taken at the hospital for medical checkup. And I think the final report will be coming from the CID office. You see, during the rainy season, we experienced a whole lot of cases. Even when it's raining profusely, people take the advantage. The armed robbers take the advantage to cause a whole lot of chaos for people. But notwithstanding, we are trying to put every measure to the place. We are doing everything possible here we need to make sure that to continue, even if we don't stop it, but to reduce these armed robbery cases or the fatal accident cases we are able to control.
Okay, Javi.
Yes, ma'am.
But we needed the name of that person, that land issue.
I sent the report already to you there. Sometimes we had the names.
No, that case where you can hold name. You call names. All right, no problem. I understand, Javi. We'll get to that another time. So thank you. No, for they got cases and you can't, some sensitive cases and all of that.
Okay.
But that particular thing, we need to keep the person name. Land dealer, alleged land, that land dealer, then we need to be calling their names.
Okay, man, but we are putting every measure in place. What we did around the administrative building, we started facing crosswalk for the children because in the morning hours we are all deployed crossing the children, the pedestrian, whatsoever to school. So we decided to eradic some crosswalk, the zebra crosswalk all over my country. And I mean things are improving. We are doing everything to make sure that Mikey become one of the best countries of all countries.
Thank you, Javi.
Yes, ma'am.
CSP Arthur Bana Javi is our RT Margibi County commander on the line live from Kakata, Margibi County. We take a short break to join our Bapolu County commander. Please keep watching. Welcome back. On the line live is our Bapolu County Commander. He's Assistant Commissioner of Police, Bikabi Jala. On the line live from Bopolu in Bapolu County. Good morning, Bikabi. How's Bapolu? Are you live from Bopolu or elsewhere? Am I correct?
I'm live from Bopolu, right in my office, President. I'm sitting right in my office, President, Mom.
Good. Vigilant back. Tell us what's happening in your area. Let us know this morning. Share it with us.
Recent, we just received a report from the Panther Belt, where it was reported that a 21-year-old man went out with a 6-year-old girl in Panther.
Okay. Tell us.
Yes. This all happened on the 25th, and it was reported on the 27th at our office, where they said that this accused, Peter Boy, 21 years old, was in his room, and the little child went there to lie down, and while in the process, he used his finger against her. And when the parents noticed it, it was how they reported it to the Liberia Police Station. And on the 27th, it was turned over to Bopolu for investigation. Present as I speak, the gentleman is behind bar, ongoing investigation, while the victim is at the Emerald Hospital seeking for medical attention.
You say how old is it, the victim?
The victim is 6 years old.
6 years old. And the alleged perpetrator is 27. 21. Okay, according to reports, the child was seen in his room.
Yes, ma'am.
And there where he allegedly raped her.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any other thing?
No, for now, nothing to call to bring the attention of central authorities. The situation remains calm, apart from that alleged rape issue.
Was there any meetings from preliminary?
Yes, sure. He admitted that he did it. He admitted he did it, and now he's leaving everything on the devil. I don't know. He's leaving the devil. Everything on the devil now. Is the devil.
Okay, so when is he going to be processed to be forwarded to court?
Tomorrow. He's going to be processed tomorrow because we are awaiting the medical report from the hospital. And today I just dispatched the women children commander there, and today should be getting the report, compile all documents today, tomorrow, early morning tomorrow you'll be entering court.
Okay, but in the absence of the medical report, he already admitted.
He has admitted already that he did it.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Bikabi.
You are welcome, mommy.
All right. That was our Bapolu County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Bikaba Jala, on the line live from Bopolu County. Let's see whether we can squeeze in Zulu Whiskey. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. This is your number one law enforcement program, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, where law enforcement is taking another level in terms of communication. So, still with the commander's check-in segment on the line live is our Grand Julia County Commander, his Assistant Commissioner of Police, Peter Baya, the second, on the line live from Zulu Whiskey. Good morning, ACP Baya.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, TCB Clark.
How are you this morning? What do you have for us from Zulu Whiskey?
Well, this morning, so I have an aggravated assault that occurred sometime September 22nd, 2005.
Tell us about it.
So on September 27, 2005, exactly 10:30 hour, in Penal Community is radio. A concerned citizen came to the police station in radio, to the CSD department, and alleged that one thinner carpet on a 9-year-old crown used a sharp object on her 13-year-old boy child, one Kingston or Juro, Gribo by trap. And then she escaped. So the victim was taken to the Mater Hospital for medical treatment. And then she was on a run. She escaped the scene. So later, the police managed and then went after her, and later she reported herself. But the victim was taken to the Mother Tottenham Hospital, then later referred to the JJ Dodson Hospital for advanced medical checkup. So the case is under investigation, and we're not able to talk to this child because of his condition. So we'll be sending the letter to coach pretty soon, today or tomorrow, we shall be doing the man.
Okay. All right.
Yes, there where we are.
Okay. All right. Aggravated assault.
Yes.
Thank you, ACP Moses Baya the second. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, man.
We hope to get you another time during the week to give us update from Zulu Whiskey.
Thank you, man. It was nice talking with you, and always willing to talk and standing by the door with you, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was our Grand Julia County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police Moses Baya the second on the line live from Zulu Whiskey there in Grand Julia County. That wraps up our Commander check-in segment for today. Please keep watching and share like our page. We now take this segment that has to do with traffic violation and accident stats for this month. We'll do it at interval every month when we get our traffic statistics. So I will be reading it for you so that you can have an insight of what's going on. So that I can give you a sobering reminder of why road safety must remain a national priority. So let me see. I want to read it word by word to you so that you can know what's happening. I don't want to miss anything here. So let's take this. Let's kick the ball rolling from August 22 to September 22, 2025. The ticketing section of the Liberia National Police issued a total of 4,325 traffic violation tickets. Of these, 916 tickets were paid, generating 2,704,462 Liberian dollars and 7,715 United States dollars in funds. More importantly, the LNP recorded 175 accident cases during this period, resulting in 11 deaths and 153 bodily injuries. Here's the breakdown. Car to car, 37. Back to back, 37. Tricycle to tricycle, 4. Car to bike, 27. Car to tricycle, 9. Self-accidents, 41. Car to pedestrians, 5. Bike to pedestrians, 10. Bike to tricycle, 2. Tricycle to pedestrians, 3. These figures reflect a serious public safety concern. Many of these accidents are preventable, and that brings us to today's accident statistics from the month of August 22 to September 22, 2025. Also, the ticketing section that was brought to you by the ticketing section of the Liberia National Police that issue a total of 4,325 traffic violation tickets. It generated 916 tickets were paid and 2,704,462 Liberian dollars and United States dollars 7,715 in funds. And more importantly, the accident statistics that were recorded were 175 accident cases during the period under review. Welcome back. So from the accident start and the ticketing starts, let's now turn to our safety tip of the day, a reminder to help keep our communities safe and informed. So today's tip, you gotta drive with care, stay alive. You gotta drive with care to stay alive. One of the safety tips for today, avoid speeding. We emphasize this. Avoid speeding. Speed limits are designed to protect lives. Slow down, especially near schools and markets. Please slow down. Avoid speeding. Speeding is not driving. It's not right driving. It's not running. Oh, you're running. You're running on the road. Speeding. Stop it. Speed limits are designed to protect lives. You see those speed limits that are designed on the road? They are designed to protect lives. They don't share. They ain't share there. That aren't something there for you to get. You ignore it. No, go by those speed limits. Please. You got to slow down, especially near schools, markets. Look at in the community. You heard. In the community there. In Kakata. In the community, children playing. The media when you run, when you hit the child, we lost life right there. It's so bad. Stop, slow down, especially in the schools, in the communities. You got to be running. Stay off your phone. Leave the phone when you are driving. The distracted driver is deadly. Anybody that is distracted, no call or text is worth a life. You on your phone, you driving, you on your phone. Don't do it. Stop, stay away from your phone. Leave your phone. Just leave that phone, put that phone down when you're driving. We'll beg you. Stop when you won't answer your call. Yeah, it's allowed. But when you're driving, when you're in motion, please leave that phone. I think you already can be running all around. Then phone coming, you won't answer the phone. Don't do it. No call or text is worth your life. 3, respect right of way. Yield to pedestrians and other vehicles when required. The people that are walking by land, that the people they call pedestrian. Please respect the right of way. Yield to them. Stop. Let them cross. Let them pass. Pedestrian or other vehicles are required. Yield to them. The people that are walking by land, they just because they didn't get a car. So you just hear them. You just run to them. No, they get on the right to road usage too. They can use a road. Just like you and myself. You can use a road that you are driving. Don't run into them. Wear helmets and seat belts. Number 4. These simple actions save lives. When you wear your helmet, you all saw me. I was talking to that bike rider. He really, you're a good citizen. He said, from today, I will try to do it. Use your helmet when you're riding back. And then passing your switch, you request for helmets. Even though you're not, he said, you're allowed to do it. But when push comes to shove, you're here, you're kettle. Don't let it touch your quota or the ground. It will not be good for you. So always use your helmets. And strap, use your seat belts when you're driving. Passenger, when you're riding in the car, use the seat belt that there. 5, don't overload. Do not overload. Tricycles and motorbikes are not designed to carry 5 passengers or to overload. Overloading affects balance and braking. When you hold in the brake, you will not be able to hold brake. When you overload, you will not be able to. You see, the car then, I'm not even talking about the motorbike or the keke then. Keke rider then say you can go. Motorbike, when you get a chance, you won't do it. Because you go on the side, on the highway, just go on the highway, you will see one car, one driver, he will put one passenger right on the left, put one passenger on the right. If I on the right, you get 3 passengers. On the left, we get another one, they will just be in between. You tell me, something happen, something happen, somebody jump in for you, why you want to hold the prayer on this side? You will not get balance. And the car, when they load heavy on the car, they overloading again. Overloading, not only low, that are passenger then in the low. You squeeze everybody because you won't make more than what you're supposed to get. Don't do it. So now you not even get our money. Because you will not even be alive. And you putting other people at risk too. Don't do it. Yeah, you don't do it. You don't overload the motorbike. But when you see some keke then, this time when you see, especially over the weekend or in the evening at time, some people can be moving that keke they can use. When you see the load that can be on that keke, the motorbike they will carry more than 3. Everybody, one Apollo the other day. Apollo you are coming to work very early. Yeah, what era? Think of village era, yeah. And that part like the whole family, he had 3 late children. He had a small lake here, a toddler, right in front of him. He had a set riding, then 2 of his children in the middle, then the woman there, then they care prepare, the woman care food in your hand, different to yourself. I said, my brother, the thing what you doing? You now good. Stop it. He said, I said, rather right here, you know, put the children down. He said, I said, no, don't do it. And I talked to him that day. I show you not to do it again. So you don't do it. We'll be talking it every day. Don't overload. Don't do that. Accident will take place. So now, you playing for accident too, but so now you can afford the things. And when you try to put things in place, listen to all the things you can be talking, and not for free, just for everybody to be safe. So let me stop the other safety lecture for today, and I hope we'll take, and he like the parallel to 72nd. I saw and thought to him, he said, "Oh, I will be doing a year from today. I will wear everything. Everything for my own safety." And so that's all we have for you for today's safety lecture. Let's take a short break. When we come back, no time, we read few comments and then we call it a morning. Please keep watching. Welcome back. We have less than 2 minutes to go, but if you can put your calls through, you can call us on 0770 800 122, or you can WhatsApp us on +231 886 553 221. Let me read this comment. Good morning, ma. I'm very sorry for the loss of the police officer who lost his life while on duty. Let me also appreciate you and your team at the National Police Press and Public Affairs Department. Indeed, you and your team are doing well when it comes to information to the public. Let me use this platform to appreciate the Inspector General of Police, IG, Mr. Coleman, for the scholarship provided to the men and women of LMP and citizens from different backgrounds. Martin Swain writes in that comment. And so let me take this last comment. There are many, but time cannot permit us. There was a serious burglary at our building on Saturday. Our things are getting missing every day by criminals with the presence of heavily armed police officers. Nothing is being done to curtail this issue. Reopen World Trade Center. Oh, they want reopen World Trade Center, and you do it with exclamatory mark. Reopen World Trade Center. Yeah, you all right. Yeah, they burgled. Okay, all right. Reopen Jeremiah Archie 4. Moses Clark taking us home on a comment section and smiling. Yes, he's my husband. Thanks for always following us. Many thanks for this pleasant report. He's making mention to as I report. Also, kudos to the entire LMP for proper regulation of traffic at the red light market. Thanks, Moses Clark, for your comment. That does it for today's LMP Morning Watch. George Kono's son, Martin Suen, Jeremiah, Ash for Love, Pony, that the one I say open World Trade Center. Peter and Peter Nimne, Alex G. Ukwe, and all of you that tune in to LMP Morning Watch this morning. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for sharing our page. Until tomorrow, I'm Cecilia. I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, bringing you live broadcasts from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police under the watchful eyes of Inspector General Gregory O.W. Coleman and his able deputies. We're signing off for now. Thanks. I'll keep liking, sharing our page. This is LMP Morning Watch, taking its Monday break to be back tomorrow. Have a big day from